morning, everybody. Sabah al-Khair. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, allow me to welcome you all to Jordan and your delegation as well. Thank you for coming. Jordan, as most of you might know, faces a number of challenges, and the most significant of them is the Syria crisis. As some of you also might know, Jordan hosts some 1.4 million Syrian refugees, representing about 20% of our population. And this puts a heavy pressure in the country in different sectors, in its infrastructure, and so on. And dealing with such a challenge is not an easy task. To find an effective ways to deal with this crisis. So it's important to exchange views with partners and colleagues on how best to deal with this issue. And this gathering is a very important and timely to do so. To share the diverse knowledge and experience of diverse groups from across the region and the globe to find effective ways to respond to one of the most devastating crises to have gripped the world in the last 60 years. It's therefore my great pleasure to officially open the Innovation and Resilience Marketplace, a showcase of over 40 projects that demonstrate the transformative power of resilience agenda. This is a unique opportunity to learn about the innovative approaches being employed across our region and to engage with the potential partners about the projects and their projects and best practices. I encourage all participants to maximize the potential of this exceptional marketplace, the first of its kind in the region. I urge you to take the time to visit with exhibitors and to discuss how a particular project or program may be relevant to your work. The marketplace will showcase two categories of initiatives. First one, initiatives that have demonstrated tangible results and are backed with reliable data. And second, initiatives that are not yet tested in the context of Syria crisis, but have catalytic potential. The government of Jordan is pleased to showcasing the success of its national resilience-based approach to the impacts of the Syria crisis in the country. The Jordan Response Plan, which is our 3-year program of high-priority interventions to enable the country to respond to the effects of the Syria crisis without jeopardizing its development trajectory. I welcome you all to visit the booth of the Ministry of Planning and International Cooperation to learn about how we here in Jordan have endeavored to bridge the traditional humanitarian development divide in order to comprehensively respond to the human development impact in the conflict. Before closing, allow me to thank the United Nations Development Programme for organizing this event and creating the opportunity for what I'm confident will be truly meaningful and transformative exchange of ideas. I wish you all fruitful discussion and successful deliberations, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Al-Kharabsheh. So could I please welcome Mr. Mathieu Bouquet to the podium?
Good morning to all. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you, Dr. Saleh, for your words. Allow me to start by thanking the government of Jordan for its patronage and for hosting all of us today. Welcome to the RDF and welcome to the Marketplace Expo. It's been a long journey, but here we are today. So let me also thank the team at UNDP who made all of this possible, who has worked tirelessly over the past few months to make what you're seeing today. And I think they've done a terrific job, as you can all see. The RDF is a formidable opportunity, for it brings together key stakeholders to share, to discuss, to exchange, and to learn from one another. It comes at a critical moment in time as we embark on the second year of our regional refugee and resilience response plan. It comes at a critical time as we strive to better articulate what it means to invest in resilience inside Syria. The RDF will also allow to showcase the NGO community thought leadership on resilience. NGOs have been at the forefront of resilience. Resilience has been a global priority for many of the agencies I represent today. With the support of our donors, we've been designing, implementing, and measuring resilience solutions for a number of years. Resilience is in our DNA. So today, you will see some of the best and brightest examples of what resilience means. We have more than 50 projects from 25 partner organizations, ranging from technical innovations to community engagement, education, and livelihoods. But these are just a sample. Every day in the region, thousands of Syrians, Jordanians, Lebanese, Turks, Iraqis, Egyptians, local staff, NGO, UN, community workers, civil servants work day in, day out to make a difference in people's lives. Today, I also want to recognize their commitment and their dedication. Because the RDF is also an opportunity to be a wake-up call. Despite our best efforts, despite the extraordinary generosity of the refugee hosting governments, that, allow me to say, serve as a moral example to those who erect walls and fences. The reality of resilience is grim. Many Syrian refugees, many in host communities have lost hope of a better future. Poverty, misery have increased across the region. Coping mechanisms are exhausted. Some are so desperate that they're actually returning to active war zones, dodging bombs and bullets for better hopes of a future. For many of them, they meet their most tragic fate in the cold and dark waters of the Mare Nostrum, our sea. So let us show to those who have lost hope that our collective vision can deliver a set of commitments. Let us find that collective ambition to challenge this grim reality that we are facing today. Let's collectively commit to provide dignified solutions for host communities that have borne the brunt of that collective responsibility. Let's find solutions to allow refugees to live in dignity in host countries. Let's commit ourselves to support the host government in providing the solutions. Because resilience, before all, is a vision, enshrined in a theory of change, is not only a sum of projects. It is a deep partnership with civil society, government, NGOs, and UN colleagues. So let us show to those who have lost hope that a new momentum is coming, that we have not forgotten them, that we have not forgotten our humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mathieu. And then finally, I would welcome Ms. Sophie to the stage.
Good morning, Sabah al-Khair. Mr. Secretary General from the Ministry of Planning and International Cooperation, Monsieur Rouquette, Regional Representative for the Network for NGOs in the region, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, it's a pleasure to be here this morning at the opening of the marketplace. On behalf of UNDP, I would like to thank our distinguished guests, the Kingdom of Jordan, for their very warm welcome. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to the Resilience Development Forum, which begins today with the opening of the Resilience Building and Innovation Marketplace. And just from all the noise I can hear, it's already happening too. Today we are extremely excited to welcome a wide range of partners from governments, UN organizations, NGOs, and the private sector to share their experiences, best practices, and innovations in building resilience in the Syria crisis. Affected countries and implementing partners have been compelled to develop innovative strategies and instruments to cope and adapt to the protracted nature of this crisis. The marketplace offers an ideal platform to showcase many of these creative and successful initiatives. I invite you to join me as well as my colleagues in exploring the innovation marketplace now and over the next 2 days, as there are so many amazing projects and technologies that are having a positive impact on the communities and people affected by the Syria crisis. As I walk through the booths and talk with people who are working so closely with individuals in the host communities and refugees, I'm sure their perspectives and stories will help remind me and all of us of the challenges but also successes in responding to this crisis. I also wish to thank all the partners that have agreed to participate and make this a successful event. I encourage you all to seize this opportunity to engage with each other and contribute your voice and your experiences during the next 2 days. Thank you very much. Shukran Ali.
Thank you very much, Sophie. So I would invite the 3 panelists to please engage in the walkthrough. Our colleague Rhonda Wilkerson will lead you through the marketplace. And then people are free to follow and open the marketplace immediately. Thank you.